So this video will demonstrate how we can install RStudio desktop on our Windows operating system. And the first thing you need to do when it comes to the installation of RStudio is you need two important files to be downloaded on your computer. The first file, which is the R package itself. Now the current version of the R package you have is the R3.6.0 Plus package. So this is the first application it needs to install. The second application is the RStudio. That is the desktop version for Windows itself. So once these two applications are downloaded on your system, then you can make use of RStudio on your Windows operating system. So the first thing you need to do is once you click on this URL, this is not the original site for the R package. So you'll be redirected to the R original website for you to download the binary packages on your system. Now, this is the original website for the RStudio binary package. So we have the link here. So once I click on this link, it will take me to the download section. Now we're expected to click on the install R for the first time, which is the binary files we're looking for. So once I go ahead and click it, it brings me to this part. So now you can click on this link to download the R binary package on your system. So I'll just go ahead and click the link. So automatically the application have started to download on my system. So I'll just go ahead and stop it since I have the package downloaded on my system already. Now, after we have successfully installed the binary package, the next thing we need to install is the desktop version for Windows itself. So once you click on this link, it will start downloading the application for you. But since I have the application downloaded on my system already, so I'll just go ahead and stop it too. Now, after successfully downloading the R package, the binary itself, and the Studio application itself, you can just navigate to your download folder where you have the two files here. Please keep in mind, the first thing you need to install is the binary package. Now, this is not a must-do stuff, but it is always recommended for you to install the binary package so that your R application will have other binaries to run on. So I'll just go ahead and click on this application. I have the application installed on my system already, but I just want to walk you through the process of installing this application on your own local machine. So when I click next, it brings me to this place. Just click next. Now it tells me already existed. Would you like to install to the folder anyway? So I'll just click on yes. Let's see what happens. Now these are the other things you need to know. Select component. We don't need to do anything here. Then I click on next. You can decide to create a desktop shortcut, but my own aspect, I decided to check it out because I don't need a desktop shortcut for the R binaries on my system. So I'll just go ahead and click on next. I will just give you some time for the binary to be fully installed on our computer. Okay, I think I have the application open, so I will just go ahead and automatically close the application. But if there's any issue trying to close the application, it's going to trigger up an error. So let's just allow R to close the application. In your own case, you're not going to experience anything like closing the application because this is the first time you're installing R on your system. So R will just start the installation package automatically. I think we're having some difficulty here. I will just go ahead and check my system for so it's finding it difficult to close the application. So what I will just do now is I will just go ahead and look for R. This is the R package on my system. So I will just go ahead and kill the package. Do we have any R instances running on our computer? Yes, I'll just go ahead and kill the package. Let me check. Do we have anyone again? Okay, we don't have anyone. So I can just start again the process. Let's give it some time. So we click on next, next, yes. Let's click on next, 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 and wait. Excellent. So this is what you should expect from your own side since you have not installed the application before. So I'll just go ahead and complete the installation here. So let's give it some time for R to do its thing. Excellent. Now, so we have the application installed on our system. So I'll just go ahead and click on the finish. So that is the first thing you need to do, install the binaries on your system. Now, the next thing we need to do is to install the RStudio itself on our computer. So I already have it installed on my system. I will not go through the process of installing it again, but tell you what is required to install the application. So right now, my system is asking me to provide some administrative access to the application. So I will just go ahead and do that. Okay, so this is the wizard. Just go ahead and click installed. Okay, let's just go ahead and install the application. Let's see what happens. So these are all the packages that are currently installing on my system. It's removing previous installation because I have R installed on my system before. So this is going to take a while, but let's just allow it to complete the installation. In your own case, since this is the first time of installing the application, R will just start to install the application automatically on your system without removing any previous installation on your machine. So please, you can keep that in mind. Okay, so these are all the binaries and the system files, the libraries that are required for R to work. And those are the things that R is currently installing on my system. So I'll just allow R to do its thing. And once it's done, we come back again to my screen. Now the installation package is complete. So we just go ahead and click on finish. So the next thing is you need to check your system if you have the RStudio. You can just search for it, RStudio here. So I have the application here. I'll just go ahead and click on run. Okay, so the application is coming up. Let's wait a bit for it to fully initialize. Okay, so this is the RStudio interface. Please, for your first installation, you're not going to see all the stuffs. These are just some of the basic things I've done with R before. So R is just fetching these files from my local system and displaying them on the interface. But this is how you install the RStudio on your system, on your Windows specifically. So thank you for watching.